The People's National Movement Women's League has thrown their full support behind Senior Counsel Stuart Young, who has been put forward to be Prime Minister when Dr. Rowley resigns. During their Interfaith Service in celebration of International Women's Day on Saturday, the League recognized the impact of women's contributions to the party.
I stand here as we get ready for many transitions that are to come. And I ask of you once again, as I've asked before, for your complete support so that as we go forward, we can return this country to the safe and stable hands of the People's National Movement.
To this request, the PNM Women's League gave a resounding affirmative.
And as the chairman of the League, Minister Young, I can say on our behalf that you will have our full support in every constituency, all 41 constituencies.
Delving into the politics at its International Women's Day Interfaith Service, Leader of Government Business and the Chair of the Women's League, Camille Robinson-Regis, hailed the achievements of Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley.
In short order, we will have a new Prime Minister. Ladies and gentlemen, we will miss Keith Christopher Rowley. Keith Rowley has devoted most of his adult life to Trinidad and Tobago. People must understand that he is the only Prime Minister who determined that the Ministry of Women, of Gender and Child Affairs should be in the office of the Prime Minister, the highest office. And we salute him for that kind of foresight.
She described the Prime Minister as a transformational leader.
And he has done quite a lot that is transformational in this country. And perhaps one of the most transformational things that he would have done was to, on the 16th, he has told us, step down from office as Prime Minister and ask for our support of Stuart Richard Young. And if there is one arm of the party that supports Stuart Richard Young, it's the Women's League.
Reminding the League that they are the backbone of the party, the ones who will be doing the walking, the cooking, the talking, and the convincing, she cautioned them to always put prayer first.
That is our mantra, that is our goal. We must ensure that our presence as a league is felt in every single constituency, because we also know that it is the women who determine how this election will the election outcome.
And while we know Energy Minister Stuart Young is set to become Prime Minister when Dr. Rowley demits office on March 16th, the date for the upcoming general elections is still to be revealed. I am Stacey Ann Providence for TGT News.
Acting Prime Minister Stuart Young has reiterated his commitment to protecting women and girls. At Saturday's Interfaith Service hosted by the PNM Women's League, Minister Young highlighted the dangers of irresponsible social media and pledged to push for legislative reforms in this area.
Because you see, social media, whilst a good platform, has also become, unfortunately, a tool for cowards to attack our women, our young girls, and our society. And I am not going to stand by idly once you give me the mandate to lead this country and to allow that to remain untouched in the laws of Trinidad and Tobago.
This pledge follows his commitment on Friday at an International Women's Day breakfast event to address domestic violence.
I also gave the assurance that throughout Trinidad and Tobago, for our women who do yeoman service in their homes and in their communities, we are going to find ways to provide you with the professional support that you require and you deserve, so you can make sure our families and our communities are better off.
He also applauded the PNM's Women's League, calling them the heart of the party.
Women, the time is coming. The time is near. You are all dear to my heart. Because one thing I recognize is without the women in the PNM, we ain't going nowhere.